So the next one is, it's called the date validation action tags, and I actually added it to my action tags demo that I have. It's just ongoing. So if we go to the external modules here, you'll see that the date validation action tags has already been enabled. And what this does is it provides, it's really simple, it provides 4 action tags that you can hook to your date fields that that show an error if the date is on or before, now, or now and after. And so we have people that create these projects, and they want to have somebody enroll in a like a scheduled visit, and sometimes the person will put the date and it'll be before, now, and that's impossible. And so they want to guarantee that it's in the future, and before they would have to use date diff all the time, and you know, you'd have to have a calculated field that said if, you know, that calculates whether the date was before or after, now, and based on that you would have a text field that pops up that says that there's an error, but there's nothing really keeping that person from just clicking on that and just continuing on. So now with the action tags, you can have a value. So if you set this for future, then it must be in the future, and it doesn't count now. And so let me go and show you in the action tags, and we'll just walk through them. So let me scroll down here to the bottom. So the future action tag validates that it has to be after today. So if you have the current date time, it's not allowed in this range. It has to be after right now. So if you use the not past, that is anything from now into the future. So it includes today onward. And same thing with past, it's before today. So the current time is not allowed. And not future includes the current time and before. So it can't be after the current time. So if we go through and I add future, if I add now and tab out of it, it's going to alert me that I'm out of range. And then I may wish to double check my value. So if I set it into the future, then I should be fine. Now, not past is going to allow me to use now and not error out, but if I go in the past, it's going to complain and it's going to give me the same error. And then in past, I can't use now, it's going to complain. And if I go into the future, it's going to complain, so it would have to be past, not including now. And then not future will let me include now as part of the value, but if it's in the future, then it's going to complain. And these don't have to be date time fields. I just put these as date time just to show you that it's considering now, like the exact moment, and that's what it's measuring. So if you just have a date, I'm pretty sure that as long as it's not today's date, you won't get an error for the future and the past. And then you can figure out how you want to format your dates. But this way you can have, you know, scheduled visit date, if it's going to be in 2 weeks, or, you know, anything after today, then you can check that the person didn't just click now and wasn't paying attention, and then an error will pop up and show them. And I believe it prevents them. Let's see if it prevents them from actually saving. So unfortunately it doesn't. So I guess the upside is that it shows you that there's an error there. But it saves you the hassle of having to try to create branching logic and date diff fields. Usually what you have to do is you have to have one field with the date you want and then another field with the date that's going to be there, and you have to calculate them for every date you need. So this way you would just be able to attach this action tag to that date field if you need it in the future or the past, and then let the action tag do the heavy lifting for you.